Hey guys, hello everybody, what's up and how's it going? This is Game Freak 10124 here, and welcome to my first ever Let's Play Pokemon Ruby. Now, the Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire are two of my favorite games in the entire series. In my opinion, they also have the most beautifully composed soundtrack of all the Pokemon games in the entire series. So they are this is one of the reasons they are most nostalgic to me. Sorry about that. I had to click outside my window because Real Player's message was not going away. Anyway, sorry about that little interruption. When I was growing up, I did have Pokemon Blue, and I realized that Blue and Red are the ones that started the entire series, and I didn't have the Johto games while I was growing up. I didn't have the Johto games at all until I got the remake, Heart Gold, for the Nintendo DS. And I got Silver a couple years ago because of Pokemon Stadium 2, to make the game easier, so I have more to work with than just the rentals. The only reason I even got Pokemon Stadium 2 is because of watching Voltage Gamer's videos of it. When the reason I found him was because I was looking for rental tips for Stadium 1 for like round 2 Pokemon Stadium 1. I didn't know the best way to beat it because I was looking for tips on YouTube and couldn't find anything, and eventually found out about Pokemon Stadium 2. I did not know it existed prior to that. And I'm glad I found it, because that's the only reason I have Stadium 2 and the only reason I have Silver. Otherwise I would have just sold it for the remake Heart Gold that I have. Eventually I did just cave in and get Pokemon Blue for round 2 of Pokemon Stadium 1. And I have played the original. Like I said, I had Pokemon Blue when I was growing up. and I also played the remakes, Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I own all of the 5th gen games. Well, I do, but I own all the 3rd gen games. But anyway, here's the list of the games that I have. Blue from 1st gen, Silver from 2nd, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Leaf Green, and Fire Red, all the 3rd gen games. All the 4th gen Sinnoh games, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I have Heart Gold, I don't have Soul Silver. I have Black, White, Black 2, White 2, and X and Y. Just a little bit of something of interest I thought you guys might like to know. But anyway, getting back to the main point of this, I played Ruby Sapphire a lot more than Blue, Fire Red, and Leaf Green when I was growing up. Because of this, they will always hold a special place in my heart. Whoops, I didn't mean to go away from the title screen yet because I'm not done talking yet. Go back to that title screen. I'm glad I got Ruby and Sapphire at the time and was into them, because it was the time where other people were like they got bored or sick of the series, or they were either that or they were outgrowing it. And it wasn't at the age yet of outgrowing video games, and I didn't really talk about them at school. And even if I had, I'm sure the way I wouldn't have gave a crap if they cared or not. And yeah, 3rd gen games, Ruby and Sapphire, they were right before other than the remakes, and then Emerald. They were remakes, of course, of the originals. And Emerald, they were the line of before the 4th gen attack and special attack split happened. But even so, 3rd gen games, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald inspired a lot in future installments from 4th to 6th gen in the Pokemon series. Yeah, so yet another reason that they always hold a special place in my heart. And yeah, 3rd gen Pokemon games. And there are also Pokemon of this generation. They're introduced in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald that were new to the series. They got awesome evolutions in 4th gen. I won't give any examples right now because I will cover them as I go through this Let's Play. And yeah, basically, the last thing I'd talk about as far as these games go is I played through Ruby and Sapphire a lot of times. Anyway, here's a little bit of background as to how I'm going to go about doing this. At the current time I'm recording this, it's about mid-August. Halfway through August. And this video I will be uploading it immediately after recording it, and I put this together with a couple of other things. Now, after this, don't expect to see any more videos of this Let's Play until October. I'm wanting to wait until October, possibly October 21st, since that will be a month before the remakes Omega and Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out. But I'm not sure. I may change my mind on that. I will have to see in the future. Yeah, all the reasons things I said about Ruby and Sapphire I love so much is why I wanted them to be my first Let's Play. For that, both for that and Omega and Alpha Sapphire hype. And at the current time, right now in my life, I can only record games through the emulator. I have my DSi XL and 3DS XL I could use to record, but the quality would probably not be all that great. And I do have the cartridges for these games, but since I have no other way of recording it, and I want to do this now, I don't really have time to do this any other way. Or really, I don't have any other way of doing this any other way. But yeah. In the future, I do hope to record console games and handheld games such as the 3DS and Wii U, as well as other Nintendo systems. Also, one other thing I'd like to do in the future is possibly get I will be getting Mario Kart 8 closer to Christmas, and I will eventually be doing using Mario Kart TV to upload highlight reels of that game to YouTube. Because I have no other way of recording it. That's all I'll be able to upload for that. Except for, like I said, somewhere in the future, I hope to get ways of recording console games. And there's another thing I want to talk about real quick is I will possibly consider doing other games on emulator, such as the Wizard Boy Advance, which is what I'm using right now. and I like to use that to record games such as hacks, like Pokemon Blue Kaizo, which is one I'm strongly considering doing in the future. And possibly, most likely, what I will do is actually take Scum Kirby's file from like that he uploaded. I'm not sure if it was on an update video or what, but take the file that he had done with what he's done so far on his channel and continue that, since he's never finished it or going to finish it, rather than starting from scratch. And I also like to do games with emulators such as like add-ons to games to give basically Pokemon games more than what they already had, like Blaze Black and Volt White. I may or may not do those in the future. Those are purely examples at the current time. And anyway, with all this having been said, I think I've covered the main things I want to talk about right now. So it's time to get into this. Now, another thing I'm going to try to do, besides trying to make sure I talk slow enough compared to what I usually do, so that people can understand me, which I do have a problem with, and hopefully this will help me help myself fix that problem to help me later on in life. Another thing I'm going to try and do is I will not, for the most part, I will not be reading the text out loud that's in the game. I will try to keep it on for at least 2-3 seconds, so maybe longer, so at least if anyone cares to read the text that's maybe watching this, that they can pause the video if they want to, or maybe be able to read it fast enough during my pauses. But yeah, another thing I will probably be talking about throughout the course of this Let's Play is other people that do Let's Plays, as well as covering Pokemon areas as much as I possibly can, and giving my thoughts on what Pokemon I think or I'm hoping for to get Mega Evolutions and that sort of thing in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, as well as just go over Pokemon that are good and what Pokemon are in each area. I may not cover every single Pokemon in the game or where they are located, but I will give as much as I feel like. But anyway, what I'm going to be doing for this is using the female character, and if in the future I ever do get equipment to be able to record 3DS games, such as a 3DS capture card and whatever else may be needed, I am going to be playing as the male in that game. In this game, I'm going to be playing as the female and playing as her with what her name is in the game, as well as in the anime, which is May. And of course, the boys. I will not. If you played this game before, I'm sure you know what its name is, but I won't spoil it for anybody who may not have seen anything of this prior to watching this current video. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about is there's some good LPs of this game, whether they're already all the way up on YouTube or their current process. Someone who is currently uploading videos right now and is recording them is Abdallah Smash 026. He is an awesome guy. He does giveaways. He does live streams. You should really go check out his channel. Another thing I want to mention is that a lot, if not all, the people I'm mentioning that are YouTubers on here in this video and Let's Players, I will be leaving descriptions to their channels in the description of this video. But probably only this video, unless I see fit to leave descriptions in other videos, or links to their channels and other videos. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Abdallah Smash is currently doing a Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire on his channel, and I think you should go check him out. And if you're not subscribed to him, I would highly recommend being subscribed to him. He's an awesome YouTuber. And yeah, this clock I'm just going to leave it at the current time because the clock really doesn't matter, especially because it's for clock-based events, and playing through an emulator, the clock-based events aren't a thing that can happen or be done or have anything done with them anyway. So yeah, if you want to see a good blind Let's Play or decent blind Let's Play, depending on preference and personal opinion, Free Sun did a pretty interesting blind Let's Play of Pokemon Sapphire. It was blind because he was blind to the game as well as blind to the entire Pokemon series in general, besides what he has seen in Smash Bros. Games and possibly of Choco Carnivore, since they are both part of the Runaway guys. Now, if you are also interested in more third-gen content and you want like more detailed thing that's more in depth about stuff in the game that I may not necessarily cover, if you like are interested in Pokemon Emerald, I highly recommend checking out Super Skarmory because he has plenty of Pokemon walkthroughs as well as other walkthroughs on YouTube. And the third gen walkthrough he has on YouTube is Pokemon Emerald. So if you need help or if you want to be entertained by his commentary, I suggest checking him out too. Now, one thing Super Skarmory does is he's like I said, he's really in depth about details and stuff or whatever. But like one thing he may not necessarily bring up in every single area is every single Pokemon you get in the game. But yeah, definitely a lot more walkthrough oriented than what I will be for this. Anyway, here's the character's name for anybody who didn't know, who hasn't played this game. Once he says his name, Brendan. But yeah, two other good YouTubers if you're interested in Omega Ruby and Alpha, the most up-to-date and constant updates of anything new regarding Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire information. One is Molvo19, and he also does Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles as well as Showdown battles. So if you're interested in that kind of content, go check out his channel. And if you really like his channel and his videos, leave a subscription to his channel. And there's also the One Integral. I don't exactly know if that's that. I don't know if that is exactly how you pronounce his name, but I will, much like what I said previously, I will have a link to the description to his channel too if you were interested at all. One thing he does a lot more of is locks, like egg locks, Nuzlocke, stuff like that. He does do X and Y Wi-Fi battles, but it's been a while since he's done them. Molvo19 usually always has X and Y Wi-Fi battles daily. But anyway, before I get to talking about other things, I will be using Torchic in this playthrough. Trico is kind of difficult to use. Mudkip is kind of overused. Plus, if I do Alpha Sapphire in the future, I will probably be using Trico to show off Mega Sceptile. I'm not going to say anything further about that as to why I'm going to show that off, but I just wanted to mention that. I wanted to use Torchic because I would definitely not be using Blaziken in Alpha Sapphire should I ever be able to record Alpha Sapphire in the distant future. And like Blaziken Mega Blaziken was introduced in X and Y, so I'd rather use that for my Pokemon on starter. But yeah, go check out Molvo19 and the One Integral. There's also the Jaywitz. He does some X and Y updates or whatever, but he's a lot more. His channel's a lot more oriented about a lot more things, whereas Molvo19 and the One Integral are a lot more Pokemon based, except for Molvo's alternate channels for other content besides just Pokemon videos, updates, Wi-Fi battles, and stuff like that. Anyway, there's one other thing I want to mention that's kind of important. The main reason that I'm even doing this Let's Play is because of Drybones271. I told him that I would, because at one point I figured out that I could record stuff using the emulator, record content, but not record my voice. And I asked him if he would be interested in watching that, and he told me only if there's commentary. I didn't tell him it would be a Let's Play, but that's okay. He assumed it's going to be a Let's Play. But yeah, and then after that, I didn't know how I would record my voice, so I asked him if he had any ideas. And he said that he uses QuickTime and told me what he does with that. And eventually, after that, he told me that I just researching and found stuff through Googling and YouTube. I found a method to be able to record my voice. And yeah, I found a way to be able to record my voice and this video at the same time. For anybody who's interested, the program I'm using is yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm just gonna say Dextory. It's spelled Dxtory. But yeah, I figured out how to be able to get that on my computer and be able to use it for free through Google searches and YouTube tutorials and stuff. So anyway, big thanks to Jar1271, because if it was not for him, I would probably not be Let's Playing this. It would be like no commentary. It probably wouldn't be as interesting, plus he wouldn't watch it. But yeah, anyway, big shout out to him, because if it weren't for him, I would not be playing this and recording my voice at the same time. So please go check out his channel. I will definitely be leaving a link to his channel in the description. But yeah, he does lots of Let's Plays of video games with commentary. And he also plays like lots of good games. He plays Nintendo games. Examples of that being like he does Pokemon games. He's done Mario Kart games. Full Let's Plays of Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart 8, as well as his Mario Kart collection. Which, interestingly enough, a little update on that is he's going to be redoing all of his Special Cut videos for all the Mario Kart games in the series, and have all the credit videos in one video. Just thought I'd mention that. Also, I just realized something. I never got the potion from the mart. Or I mean the PC. You know, ordinarily I would raise my Pokemon to level 6 before taking on Brendan/May, but because I've already spent so much time talking and not done as much gameplay as what I was originally planning on, I would kind of like to, I will just dive right into it and hope for the best. But yeah, yeah, check out his channel. He does lots of Nintendo games, like I said, Pokemon, Mario Kart Let's Plays, Mario Party, and he also does awesome other games such as Mortal Kombat and PlayStation All Stars. Those are just examples. If you want to check out all the content on his channel, I highly recommend his channel, because he's a little known Let's Player, but he's an awesome Let's Player, and he has plenty of content on his channel. And also, on the subject of him, he about a week or two ago, he just recently reached 100 subscribers. Which, congratulations to him for that. But yeah, I already talked about what I'd be doing with dialogue and stuff. Yeah, anyway, I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in terms of other main things I wanted to talk about in this first video here. So I guess I will just continue on playing now. I wasn't going to mention this out loud, but I really hope that there has not been points where I've been talking too fast for other people to understand me. Because if any of you could not understand some of the things I've been saying previously in the video, I give you a huge apology, because in the past I've had problems with talking faster than what I realized, and until doing some recent test recordings of Sapphire before recording this video, I had I came to notice, hey, I talk a whole hell of a lot faster than what I realize, and if I do at any point can't talk to where any of you cannot understand what I'm saying, I greatly apologize, because I've had many problems with that in the past. And it came about until I hear myself on videos like, holy crap, I talk too fast. Also, I almost missed you to get a free potion. But yeah, hopefully as I dive deeper into the Let's Play and have my videos up that I record, I will be able to get better at not talking too fast, as well as not slurring words together, or, yeah. But yeah, Let's Playing will be a good thing for me to do to help me later on in life, because it will hopefully help me realize that sometimes I talk too fast, and help me to slow down, as well as to not talk as loud. There's one other thing I thought to talk about, but I think that will be more appropriate of a thing to talk about when I'm walking back to Little Root. Anyway, let's fight Brendan now. I wasn't going to raise my Pokemon at all, it just kind of happened. Also, he hasn't uploaded too much of it to his channel, but Drybones271 does have a Let's Play of Pokemon Sapphire, a Nuzlocke on his channel. So if you're interested in that, check out his channel. I recommend checking out that as well. Also, another thing I apologize for, it's not as big of an issue as possibly me talking too fast, because I'm not talking faster than what I realize is if there's you guys can hear my notebook ruffling at all, because I can't remember the things off the top of my head all that well sometimes, unless it's something I have memorized, such as in a video game or something. But stuff I would like to talk about, I kind of have to have it written down in front of me. But whatever. I'm sure you guys don't mind if there is, but don't expect it to be a thing that happens regularly in these videos that I record. Anyway, I guess I will not talk about what I was going to talk about while walking back to Lower Route. And that is, I'm not going to reveal any of the Pokemon that I'm going to be using for my playthrough, but with the exception of my starter and one other Pokemon, most of my team is going to be made up of Pokemon that are pretty underused and they're either not usually used or hardly ever used at all in Let's Plays of these games. I can reveal any names as to what the Pokemon are, but just wanted to let you guys know that. And here's a little something to get you guys to think as to what it could possibly be. Could one of my, and it's more of a question rather than it is a, more of a question rather than it is more than it is necessarily an actual hint. But could one of my Pokemon that I'm going to be using in my Let's Play possibly be something that's getting a new Mega Evolution in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? I'll just let you guys sit on that and ponder over that. Maybe some of you who are very clever will be able to figure out which Pokemon I'm talking about. And even if not right now, as I upload more videos in October, you'll be able to maybe figure out what I'm going to use based on other Pokemon I'm getting. I will say one more thing. There is one Pokemon I'm going to be adding my team in this episode as a main team member. There'll also be another Pokemon I'll be adding to my team, but I'm not going to say what it is just yet. I will say this, it's a Pokemon that has an ability that's pretty damn broken in this generation, but it's awesome because of it. I'll do a little thing that Daro271 has done in some of his videos, and that is this. Pause the video at this point right now, and like legit pause, like don't cheat or go ahead in the video or whatever, and like leave a comment down below saying what you think, what Pokemon you think I'm talking about is, because if you've ever played this game, it's pretty obvious which Pokemon I'm referring to. But anyway, now let's go get said Pokemon. Also, I can run now. I forgot about that. I don't know why. It's kind of pathetic. No, Poochyena, I don't want you. I guess I'll go over this Pokemon now. Poochyena is an alright Pokemon, I guess. And this generation is kind of crappy because it was before the physical and special attack split, so its dark type moves are special attacks, and it's a better physical attacker. Definitely a much better Pokemon in 4th gen when it gets the quick feed ability. Then you can like intentionally paralyze it or have it get paralyzed and use Facade. Plus it'll be faster. The only issue you have to worry about in that situation is it being unable to move, but you would actually be faster than usual. Go away, you stupid Wurmple. You're not what I'm looking for. Don't let this be like the other day when I sped this up and took forever to find it. Okay, there you are. Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon and Lina aren't all that great of Pokemon, but in 3rd gen, when Pickup was so broken, these things are freaking amazing to have. I love to get a lot of these things early on in the game and just have them pick up a whole crap ton of good items. I'm not going to list anything specific yet because you guys will probably see some of the things that they will be finding for me. And as per tradition, I will be getting more than one Zigzagoon. I'm not going to mention anything other than that as of right now, but as per usual tradition that I usually have, I'm going to nickname this thing. There's another nickname I traditionally give to a second Zigzagoon. And of course, this is a pretty damn generic name, HM Slave. In 4th Gen, when I catch a B-Barrel, I always nickname it HM God. Any of you know what who the Pokemon B-Barrel is and know the moves that it can learn. HM moves in particular know exactly what I mean. I could I could elaborate a little bit more on what I mean, but any of you ever know the Pokemon B-Barrel is an HM Slave can get a pretty good damn good idea of what I'm talking about. Also, another thing I apologize for is possibly repeating words and stuff that I've already said as if I'm stuttering, but I'm not. Sometimes it may just be me struggling to say something or think of something to say. Anyway, here is my next main team member, C-Dot. C-Dot becomes Shiftry later on. It's people tend to. This is one of the Pokemon that people tend to not use all often in Let's Plays, mainly because for an annoying amount of time in the games, its move pool is pretty damn limited, and like you can get Bullet Seed, which is nice, but you have to deal with Bullet Seed for so long before you can get a better grass attack. I will not say what that grass attack is, but if any of you are familiar with at least the 2nd Gen games, you might be able to get a pretty good idea of which grass attack I'm referring to. Also, another annoying thing about this thing is it does not, even as its future evolution, it does not learn anything while leveling, or any grass attacks while leveling up, other than Synthesis if you keep it a C-Dot, which is interesting. Also, Adamant Nature C-Dot, not bad. Sadly, it's not going to be all that beneficial just because its grass and dark attacks are going to be special, but it could definitely be worse. Another reason people don't usually use C-Dot all that much is because it's hard to get going, not just because it's a limited move pool, but because it has Bide for so long early on. I'm really hoping in a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire will be Mega Ruby if they hold true to the originals and have C-Dot be specific to this game and Loadhead specific to Sapphire. They change up their move pools a little bit, so they're a lot easier to use. Loadhead's definitely easier to use than C-Dot just because C-Dot has Bide and it's hell to use. Probably almost about until you get it evolved. Also, I don't know why I looked for another Pokemon. I guess I'll beat this thing. I don't know, use Bide. Thank God Bide doesn't have priority like it does in future generations. Also apologize if you guys hear any clicking in the background, because that would most likely be me tapping my keys on the keyboard to play the game. Sorry if I'm not saying too much right now. I'm kind of lacking for things to talk about, which is kind of a shame. I should really deal with. I really hope I also apologize for that if you guys feel like I'm not talking about anything all that interesting, or if there's ever times where I space out and don't say anything raw because I'm struggling to think of things to say, is because that's another thing this will hopefully help me to do, is to be able to always have things to talk about. They're at least somewhat interesting. Also, one thing I can talk about I never went over is my starter, Torchic. it's a pretty awesome Pokemon, especially when it gets to its next evolution and final evolution. It's a really good mixed attacker, as well. It also has pretty damn good speed as well. I said as well twice in that sentence. Also, please forgive me if I either say, do two of the following things. Either A, say the same word more than once in one sentence, or set of words like I just previously did there. And I can't remember what the other thing was. Brain farting while I'm recording this. Isn't that just lovely? Oh yeah, also forgive me if I seem to say anyway or oh yeah a lot. That's just kind of what I do. Not normally, but in the case of recording these videos, it's probably going to become a lot more common thing. Itchy leg. I know it seems like I'm not using it a lot now. Maybe because it's difficult to use, but that will change in the future, most definitely. Yeah, there's not really too much difference of Pokemon that appear on this route. You can get, like I said, the Seedot I have, which I already went over. There's Fuchiana, there's Zigzagoon, and then there's Ralts. Ralts is an awesome Psychic-type Pokemon. And when it gets to its final evolution, it's got really good special attack and special defense. It also has decent speed. Its attack's kinda crappy, and its physical defense is its worst stat. It also has good HP. It's a pretty good Pokemon all around, especially offensively and defensively. And like I said, it also has pretty decent speed. It doesn't have the hugest move pool, but in future generations you can learn awesome moves like Energy Ball. And also, like in this generation, Shadow Ball is not all that great for it, mainly because it's a physical attack. And again, Shadow Ball was physical before the special and physical attack split happened. Another thing I asked you guys before is if I say filler words a lot, like and yeah, and say oh yeah a lot too. That's another thing. Also, yay Ember, get that hot. This may sound wrong, but I guess I'll continue what I was saying, which was get that hot, sexy stab. Which, for anybody who does not know, stab is abbreviation for same type attack bonus. I could explain what it is, but just Google it or go to Serbia and look up what stab is. HM slave still hasn't found any good items, but that'll definitely change in the future. No, you're gonna further my career, honey. That's not gonna happen. Sorry about that. Also, I'm going to switch Ember with Focus Energy and Focus Energy with Growl, because I can. Again, I'm sorry that I'm not saying too much of anything right now. Like I said previously, hopefully this will change in the future and I'll be able to have more to talk about, so I'm more interesting. I'm sorry I'm a little rusty, but this is how, in fact, my first Let's Play video. The only other thing I uploaded with me actually talking in it was that short little video. Well, isn't that interesting on YouTube? Now, I'm not going to say what happened to that until I get to the main point of interest where things happened, but if you want to check that out, then by all means, please go check that out on my channel, because, like I said, it's going to be a while before I upload any more of the videos. You know, I probably will be recording at least a couple more episodes after this. I will not be uploading them until October. And also, if you have, if you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe to my channel, as well as please like this video, as well as my future videos that I upload in the future. Add them to favorites, comment on them, and give me suggestions, what you think of this video so far. I'm willing to hear what you guys have to say and what you guys think of this so far. I'm also curious to see who's watching my videos and know who's watching my videos and know that there are people that are watching my videos that care about the fact that I'm doing this and are interested in my Let's Play. And if you were not subscribed to my channel, please by all means subscribe to my channel, as well as to all the other people in the description of this video that I will have links to in the description that I've talked about in this video if you haven't subscribed to them, because all the people I mentioned previously are all awesome people. On that note, there's another person I can talk about that's awesome, and that is Mr. Jeezy. He does awesome, like he does live streams on the weekends. He does Pokemon giveaways. He does narrated Pokemon X and Y, my favorite battles. A lot of them are pulled from his stream, or not streams, his live streams he's done on the weekends. And he's also doing a Pokemon. Okay guys, I am back. I'm sorry for the seemingly abrupt cut. It's because my computer was running really low on space, and apparently what I'm using to record with, that I mentioned what it was earlier, apparently after there's so much space left on your computer, meaning you're limited, you're getting really low on space, it apparently automatically stops recording. So I'm going to be fusing this a little bit onto the end of the main video, because this is almost as much as I wanted to have the first. All I wanted to have be in the first episode anyway. But the thing I was talking about before it cut off was Mr. Jeezy is also doing a Pokemon Y Nuzlocke, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Y and not X, because I was talking about that, and apparently that's when when I was finishing off that thought, that's when the thing honestly stopped recording. But let's finish this off now. Once again, I'm sorry that I'm not talking all that much. This episode's almost over, so did I heal? I think I did. Yes. Great. Now that I'm done with this little bit, I will be stopping the recording shortly here. I'm going to mention the couple of things I'm going to be doing off screen, and then I will be done with this video and won't be uploading anything until October. Like I already said previously, make a save state on 1. Anyway, off screen before the next episode, which won't be uploaded until October, I will be leveling up my 2 main team members to level 15, and I will also be catching 3 more Zigzagoons to pick up items. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about at the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm sorry about the seemingly abrupt cut and that I talked a lot. This video is so long, but hopefully this will make up for the fact that I won't be uploading anything until at least October. But I hope you guys enjoy this Let's Play in the future. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like this video, comment on it, and give me suggestions and tips and compliments, whatever, like I already said before. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already for more content, as well as for downfall parodies. And also please check out in the description all the channels that I'm going to have links to in the description if you've not checked them out for the various people I've mentioned in this video, and subscribe to them. With all this being said, this is Game Freak 10124, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you will enjoy more content of this Let's Play when I upload it in the future in October. So I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Ruby in October. I hope you all enjoyed, and So again, one more thing I'm gonna apologize for before I officially close this off is I'm sorry if I like try and close this off, but keep saying the same stuff over and over again. Because again, hopefully I'll get better in the future about certain things so that I can have the overall quality of my videos and my commentary be better and not be nearly as repetitive is what I say, as well as actually talk slow enough so that people can understand what I'm saying and not slow my words together. So now I think I will officially close this video off. I'm going to actually do it this time. Hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Pokemon Ruby in October. See you later, everybody.